Alright, so today I am going to show you the oil pastel demo. So what I'm trying to do here is grab a reddish brown, and I'm just going to go over some tricks for you. So I'm going with the same grain, just like I was doing with the other medium. And now, one thing you might notice about the oil pastels is that they look very similar to crayon, where they have these areas where there's color, but then there's also these white spots. And one thing that's cool about oil pastels is that you're able to go in and blend, which kind of, for me, gives it a more professional look because it's smoothed out. You get a more even coating. So with that, some of the things that you can do are you can do blending with other colors. So for instance, you can add white up here. Maybe some black down here. And then you can blend through those areas. Add a little more. And just like I did in the other demo, you can totally, instead of adding like black or white, you can add other tones that might give it a more smooth transition. You can also go the other way if you're mixing colors, so go opposite grain. And then one of my favorite tricks for oil pastels is I like taking a clean piece of paper when I need a straight edge and going up against that edge, but then going in and blending with your finger. And then you get a pretty straight line depending on how still you're able to hold it. And if you don't like getting all this color on your fingers, another thing that some people do is they will use their oil pastels and then they'll take a piece of paper and they'll just rub. Kind of creates a little different effect than the blending that we saw before, but you can always keep adding more layers of oil pastels over it. That's one of the cool things that I like about oil pastels. If you want to make the color more intense, you can just add more color. If you want to change the color, just add a different color. And you can keep layering if you want, or keep blending until you get that ideal color. So working with oil pastels, I don't know, a lot of you probably might not have done. It's not necessarily as common of a medium as compared to like pencil, but it's definitely worth it in the long run to have these skills where you're able to try new things and persevere through them. So I think it's really important that you guys are at least trying to do oil pastels, and even though you may not use it in the near future, it'll at least help you through this project, and it will help you develop other life skills and perseverance. So hopefully this demo was helpful for you. One last thing, I just remembered. When you're using the oil pastels, what I do is I make sure I'm using the tip instead of going flat down, so I can get a more controlled movement instead of a big covered area. And that's a little easier on the pastels. But like I said, hopefully this demo was helpful for you, and I will see you tomorrow.